They've also brought in a bunch of receivers. We got Demaryius Thomas, obviously the biggest name of them, who knows what he still brings to the table. Dontrelle Inman had a solid, sneaky solid year for the Colts, and he's always kind of seemed to be, reliable whenever a team actually needs him. The Chargers for a while there, and then Maurice Harris, who had a few big games last year for the Redskins, kind of became their top target for a little while. Are any of these guys standing out to you, and will any of them be more valuable than Philip Dorsett, a mainstay here?
That's a tough one. If I had to pick one out of the new group, I think it's Inman. I think he's an intriguing guy. I think that he performed well. Just like you look at the numbers that he did at the end of last year with the Colts, he was their number two wideout, performed pretty well, had some decent games. I think that he's the guy that if you're going to look at the whole season, he's the guy to look for from the Patriots to make an impact. I don't know if it's necessarily Philip Dorsett-like. I still think Dorsett's probably ahead on the depth chart. But I think Inman's a guy to keep an eye on just because of his history. And if he is given a chance to play, I think he could put up decent numbers with Brady as his quarterback. Thomas is a tough one just because you don't know what you're going to get from him coming back from that Achilles injury. Mm-hmm. He could start the year on PUP, which could be a nice little late season add. But, obviously he has talent. He did have talent, and I think he still has something left in the tank. But he's probably not a guy that's going to make a huge difference fantasy-wise just because you don't know how many games he's going to play, first of all. But second of all, I don't know how many snaps he's going to get just because he's 30 years old coming off of a torn Achilles.
Yeah, it's tough to get too much of a read on this. We'll see how it's playing out in training camp. If he's looking good, he's got that history with McDaniels too. So Thomas could be intriguing. And Inman, like I said, solid wherever he's been. So I think it's a savvy little pickup.